Hi Virgos, this is Tara with Ariana Stock. This is your reading for May 2020. Before we dive into the video, do us a favor and click the like button to help spread the word about Tarot with Ariana Stock. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. By doing so, you won't miss out on our future videos. We'll use a Thelema Tarot deck and we'll also wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. So let's just shuffle the deck to understand what May brings forth for you. Towards the final days of April, stepping into May, we have the Knight of Wands. This was a period when you were quite adventurous, you were moving forward with the changes, but there was also heavy activity for you. Maybe it was quite a restless period, or maybe you were forging ahead, but there was also some time because there was too much activity, you may have lost focus, or your concentration was not at its peak. So there may have been errors in your work which you had to redo. Was a possibility. Still, there were some gains which were expected. It was mostly it was a positive period for you. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Ten of Wands. Virgos, you need to focus. You may find that they could be quite under pressure, or maybe you will feel you are burdened. It's also possible that you may feel that you have a vision for your family, but there's no support from family members. Still, there'll be other people who will be supportive of your ideas, so you should count your blessings instead of cursing fate for the problems that you are facing. In the month also, financial issues could take center stage. Maybe you don't think that you don't maybe you are unemployed, so that could be a factor for you. In your relationships could nosedive, and you may feel you're worthless. So you should not blame yourself for your unhappy situation, because everything is cyclic, and certainly the ball will start rolling, or things will start moving or looking up towards the final days of May 2020. Influences for the month, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups is a person who's a healer or a medical personnel, or maybe you are in the healing profession, or maybe it could also be someone who will give you legal advice. So that's a possibility. You may also seek the good counsel of person who is superior than you. Again, Virgo's paperwork will increase in the month, so you need to be careful about that. Official work or official paperwork is a possibility. On the love front, you'll find that many suitors who could make a beeline for you, but you may be disinterested. Somebody could be offering his cup of love. In fact, an ex-flame could also re-enter your life. Most of you may also have dreams of an ex, or ex-flame could try to reach out to you. You are both wooed by people, but then or opposite sex. But whether you accept the relationship or accept the offer of love is up to you entirely. Those who are already dating, or those who are in an already romancing, you'll feel a bit restless, but you will withhold yourself, as you feel that sometimes you may feel that it's always you who's making the effort to reach out to the person, while the other person isn't. Maybe he's not into you. You may come away feeling like that. On the other hand, those who are already married will have to deal with a touchy spouse. The person maybe could be leaving you quite exasperated because of his mood swings. The first 10 days of May, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles means you will feel that money is flowing out. Maybe you are not your pockets aren't deep. Maybe you feel that there's a lot of losses that you have to incur in this period. Certainly, you will get money, but then the expenses could mount in the space amount, and this could leave you a bit overwhelmed also. Again, you will find that there could be gadgets which could be malfunctioning in this period, so maybe you'll have to give them for repairs, and this means again there's a strain in your pockets. While renewing license also, you should see that it's done on time, because you may have to cough up a fine. Some of you may also travel in this period, maybe for employment opportunities. So you may think that again money is going out or money is being spent. You may also travel to meet your beloved in the month. You may exchange gifts, or even you could receive gifts from your loved one. Those who are single or those who are already dating, you may feel there are times when you may feel that you're torn between your love interest and between your family. You don't know whom to choose. Some people could also be opposed to your idea of a relationship with the person whom you have in mind, or maybe they could dissuade you also in the month, and this could leave you upset. In this period also, between 1st to 10th May, you should also be careful, because there could be unwanted attention from members of the opposite sex. But there are some people who will be completely like gentlemen or be a lady and they could woo you, but you could put the idea away. Those who are married also, you should avoid picking on your spouse because of little silly issues could snowball into big arguments in the period. Towards 11th to 20th May, we have the Four of Wands. Again, family issues take center stage in this period, or family issues could be on your mind. This is also a twin flame card, so many of you could be reigniting the love that you have for your lover or your spouse. And you may also think about marriage in this period. Work wise, you'll find that work is done one after the other and you're able to achieve much. Your creativity will also be uh, out, or maybe it's going to be visible. Your creative ideas, I mean, you're a step ahead or you're cut above the rest, and the employer could, this isn't going to go unnoticed. In fact, the employer could single you out for being so ingenious. However, you will have to deal with jealous colleagues who could copy your ideas, but you should take heart from the fact that your employer knows that it's you who is the torchbearer, or maybe who are the one who is innovative. So that should help in the situation. Towards the final days of May, that is 21st to 31st May, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the time to polish your skills. Virgos, if you are thinking of joining or signing up for an educational course, you should do so in this period. You may also feel that you need to add to your skill set. Basically, it's time to work harder and to continue doing so, because this will pave the way for a secure future. Paperwork will also increase in this period. Maybe you will also find that a past client or former client or somebody who was a prospective client could return to you and make ask for your services. Maybe in the past the deal had fallen through, and this time when he re-enters your life, he could ask you to make allowances for him. But then you should stay firm and stick to your guns, because it's quite likely that he will fall in line. All in all, you'll find that you need to be in relationships also, you need to be a bit cooperative, and you need to work together with your spouse. Maybe many of you could also be helping your spouse in bookkeeping in this month. Sometimes you may also feel that your spouse, especially towards the middle of the month, you may feel you'll be exasperated as your spouse conceals plans from you. He doesn't give everything away. And he could also be quite generous towards his worker from an opposite sex. So you wonder what's brewing under the surface. Let's just wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Angel Therapy deck. We have drawn the card, if you get nervous, focus on service. Virgos, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? Maybe you are called upon to be a healer, a spiritual person. Maybe you are a writer, or maybe you are in the healing profession. So you should carry on with your work, because you are carrying on God's work. You may be thinking that, or you may be bogged down because of fear-based energies. You may think that maybe you're not on the right track, but you should continue doing whatever you're focusing on, because you should remember that God is in charge and God always helps. If you are going to help in your spiritual journey, this is going to help you immensely. Another card we have drawn is cancel, clear and delete. Virgos, you should use only positive words. These two cards seem to have the same messages. It is talking about positive thinking, so you need to be focused on positive vibrations, or maybe there are low energy vibrations around you, so you need to do away with them. Virgos, you may also, if you are in an unhappy position at job or at the workplace, you should remove yourself from that situation. Even in relationships, if you are unhappy, you need to move forward and walk away from those. If there's domestic violence, which is an issue, if you are feeling that you are being pressured, then you need to walk away from those unhealthy situations and relationships. Virgos, I hope you liked your reading for May 2020. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. Also, we have the weekly love reading, which is forecast or published every week. Have a look at that as well to get greater insight into your love life. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.